We are live. Let me go ahead and get started. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class, where I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional YouTuber. I am just a mom and a home cooker, sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with all of you. Whatever brings you here today, thank you so much for being here, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. I have been maintaining an 80 plus pound weight loss with at least 20 more to go. And I've done this by getting tested for food sensitivities. We talked all about that yesterday. And I saw a recipe that I wanted to try with you guys. I got something fancy in the latest giveaway box. And we're going to try and impress with a tenderloin steak, also known as filet mignon. I know, aren't we fancy in class today, scholars? Let's see if our side-by-side is working. It looks like it's a little tilted to me, but it's okay. So yes, whatever brings you here, thank you so much for coming to the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. I am running a load in the dishwasher because this is really me at home. Welcome to my home. And I'm washing the grates on the stove. So just trying to clean up a little bit. But we'll take a quick attendance. If you want to be counted present, feel free to put your name in. Struggle streaming already. All right, you guys, if you want to be counted present, feel free to put your name in the chat. And again, I'm not a professional. I see some Femininity TV in the house. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. I saw Mona in there asking you all to like the live stream. Thank you all so much for being here. I am going to take my time tonight because I am cooking, I'm going to say a pretty expensive piece of meat, or it's rare, right? Have I ever done this before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. So I'm excited and nervous at the same time, but I did find a recipe online and I dropped the recipe in the YouTube chat so you guys can keep me on track. We got Linda Kelly in the house. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. So I am going to start with the garlic butter because that's supposed to stay in the fridge. And then we're going to make this steak, and fingers crossed, hopefully it comes out well. We got Padilla in the house. Hello, thank you so much for being here. I am going to, I do have the steak out here, a couple things. I have the 2 tenderloin pieces here, and then I have some butter here. Because I cook live for you guys, I don't really get anything out in advance, but the recipe did say that the steak, and this applies to all meats, even eggs sometimes, before you cook them, especially if you're going to cook them on high heat, we are going to sear these steaks and then put them in the oven. So I probably should empty the oven. You want to try and get them as close to room temperature as possible. You don't want to go from refrigerator cold to a hot pan. The reason why is because the muscle fibers will lock up and then your meat will be tough. So if you can let it thaw out or at least come to room temperature, then hopefully we have a better cooking experience. And for the butter, I'm going to be making a garlic butter, so that's why I took them out and they've been sitting right here. So we're going to let the steak rest. I'm going to start with this garlic butter, but before I do, I'm going to wash my hands and get my apron on. I'm just taking a look at this. So what do we need? Let's move this right here. This is what we're making, and this comes from Pitchfork Foodie. So this is the website that I found, Pitchfork Foodie. We got Living Out Loud, the podcast in the house. Thank you for being here. She says, listening on my evening commute. I remember those days. I work from home now, thankfully. So please, please, please be safe. And thank you all, whether you watch with no sound or you listen with no picture. I'm just glad that you're here. Okay. So this is the tenderloin steak recipe with herb butter. And we're going to start on this thyme herb butter. So you can see simple ingredients, a quarter cup of butter, and you see where it says room temperature. So that's why I took the butter out so it could sit. 1 clove of garlic. So I'm going to get some garlic, and then a teaspoon of fresh thyme. I don't have fresh thyme. I have some dried thyme. Dry thyme. Welcome everyone. Let's get our thyme and let's get our garlic. All right, so this is what I'm using for thyme. I ordered fresh, but this is what they had. So this is slightly dried. So we're gonna make our own garlic butter. Simple ingredients are best, and I do have some fresh garlic, or some garlic I'm going to make fresh. So I've got some fresh garlic and I need 1 of these cloves, okay? So we may not use all of the butter. These steaks came in my giveaway box and the recipe calls for 4 steaks. And as you can see here, I have 2. So I'm gonna cut everything in half. But let me start by getting on my uniform. And you all know we've got Maggie merch. I'm putting on my khaki apron. I'm wearing the neutrals today. All right, let's get it started. Oh, slightly nervous, you all. Have I made steak before? Yes, I made a ribeye for Kirk Anderson, I think when he was here. Um, Last time I was in the kitchen, I was in the kitchen with AV. We were cooking up her mac and cheese. I had to give that away. Whew. It was so good, but oh my goodness, y'all. All right, so we got Maggie merch. You can see here, I'm wearing the long apron. It's got pockets, so want to keep ourselves covered up, especially when you're going to be handling raw meat or anything like that. All right, I'm going to wash my hands. And just to be safe, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down the counters. I feel like I've already done it, but anytime I get started, when I'm focused, I just like to go ahead and do it again, just to make sure my mind's not playing tricks on me. All right, so we will move this. And we will wipe down the counters clean. Mom taught me to clean before, during, and after. So I'm using the brandless, no, actually I'm gonna use the granite cleaner. Just so you all know, this is a set and I do have a discount code for you all. It's Maggie10 and there's a link in the description, but brandless has refillable, you just buy the concentrate from them. They have the granite, the glass, and the multi-surface. And I do have a discount code for you that gets you 10% off. Where are my manners? Thank you all so much for being here. I love cooking for you. All right. I love my kitchen, but when you have darker countertops like this, it's kind of hard to see. And, you know, cooking can be messy. That's why it's fun sometimes, especially if you cook together. But you just want to make sure that your surfaces are clean. So if you have any spills or pick up any kitchen snacks, you have a clean surface. All right, so now I'm going to wash my hands. Now we can begin. I'm going to get a beverage, just one of my Walmart sparkling waters, and just have it here with the with a straw. So I have a beverage as I'm talking to you all. Let me know, anybody who's made filet at home. When I was reading this recipe, I learned a lot about it. So we'll talk a little bit more about it. It says, Tenderloin steak, also called filet mignon. Aren't we fancy in class today? Is the most tender cut of beef. I'll show you how to cook a tenderloin steak to get perfect results every single time. So we will be the judge of that. We're going to sear it in a cast iron skillet. So we're going to do part of it here on the cooktop and then bake it in the oven for just a few minutes. Cooking this steak recipe in herb butter gives it the best flavor. It's literally melt in your mouth, amazing and juicy. So I'm very excited about that. So we're gonna make our own herb butter. I don't know if I have herb butter, but either way, we're gonna make our own. All right, so let me know if anybody's ever done this before. Yeah, fancy, pinkies up. I know we're being fancy today, y'all. Came in the giveaway box, and so I got a little Prosecco left right there behind me. See if it's any good. We'll see if we can make another spritzer since we're feeling fancy. Y'all, we can get this weight off one way or another, but I keep doing this. Had one of these in the fridge, just got the last one. This is the Walmart Clear American Peach Sparkling Water. I don't really drink soda, but I do like sparkling water, and these are flavored, 0 calories, 0 sugar. All right. So I'm gonna get our cutting board. We have our herbs, our thyme, and our garlic. What does Mona say? My husband makes his steaks with garlic herb butter. Well, aren't we fancy, y'all? It's gonna be my first time. I'm very excited. All right, y'all see me struggle streaming. It's locked up. It'll reset. All right, so we're gonna start with a full cutting board that Victoria gifted for me. I do have a teacher's wish list if anybody wants to get supplies for the classroom. I do have a list on Amazon. Link is in the description. Amazon will send it directly to me, and then we can use it in class. There we go, and we're back. Mona says he can definitely cook steaks better than me. Yeah, my ex-husband was great on the grill. I'm just not a grill master, so this is gonna be an oven recipe. All right, so got my cutting board all nice and greased up. I wash it by hand. It's acacia wood. It's really nice. Put that coconut oil on it. All right, so what do we need? We need a 1/4 cup of butter. So let's start with that. All right, so I got my little janky 1/4 cup measuring. The handle broke. Now, I'm probably not going to use all of this butter in the recipe, but I wanted to go ahead and make it per the recipe because we can roll it up and save it in the fridge. Who knows? Maybe this will be good for other things too. What else do y'all think we could use this herb butter on? All right, so you all know from my meeting with Nancy yesterday, I do eat sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So you're eating SF, DF, and GF in my posting, so you'll know what that means. So I have to avoid cow dairy. So this is one of my go-tos. This is the Delamere goat's butter. It's real butter, just made from goat's milk instead of cow dairy. So this is what I'm going to use. So I need a 1/4 cup of butter, and I took this out and I let it kind of soften. It's not all the way soft, but it's soft enough that I can kind of scoop some in there. Get a towel. All right, so let's kind of eyeball. Yeah, you want to be able to kind of cut through it easily. And I'm just going to press probably a little bit more. And then you can just kind of use the back of your spoon to, eyeball it. Didn't have to be perfect, but we got about a 1/4 cup of softened butter. And the reason you want it soft is because you're going to need to mix the other goodies inside it. If it's refrigerator cold, it won't mix well. All right, so we're going to put the rest of this in the fridge. All right, let's move this to the side here. What else do we need? I'm so glad you asked. 1 clove of garlic. All right, so let's get our fresh clove of garlic. Let me move the butter out of the way so I don't get any of that garlic paper on it. All right, so garlic is part of the onion family. It's got this like dry, papery skin on it. Oh, did it peel really easy? This one is coming off really easy. Usually you've got to get in there with like a knife or something. I still will. So you want to get rid of the papery skin. And then let me get a knife to get in here. And I'm using the brandless knives. Brandless is, they make all kind of kitchen gear and other stuff. So you can use the same discount code. So first, let's make sure we got all the skin off there. I'm gonna put the blade flat side down and I'm just gonna give it a good smash. All right. So let's see if we can get, oh, I think we already had that top layer off. Okay. I think the paper came off just fine. So we're going to take off the little edge. And then what does it say? 1 clove of garlic. It doesn't say, but I'm sure it's either grated or minced. What do you all think? Oh, Brandon says give it, I'm sorry, Jason says give it a good smack. I did. Okay, let's see. We got Jason Brown in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Part of, you know what, I'm just gonna get another one. This one is not coming off as cleanly as I expected. I hope my garlic is still good. So Jason's watching, so let's make sure that we unwrap this well. Jason is part of Kevin Samuel's mix family. I'm also in the mix trying to do the work. I don't like this. Is my garlic not good, y'all? Let's open up a fresh one. I'm getting nervous. I don't use this very often, but it really should just like flake away. There we go. You want to get that dry outer skin off. It's a pain to peel on its own. Struggle. Thank you so much for being here, Jason. Yes, yes, yes. So I am a fan of the late, great Kevin Samuels, and I've shared with you all last year. I booked a session with him. So glad that I did while he was still with us. So, all right. So we got a nice fresh piece of garlic. So now I'm going to cut off this tip. All right. We'll just... And for anybody who doesn't know, cutting boards that have this little ridge around the side, well, both, it's double-sided, but this side is to catch any liquids that might spill, like if you're handling raw meat or tomato. So you have a little moat around. All right, so Jason, since you're here for the garlic butter, do you think I should grate the garlic or do you think I should mince the garlic? What do you all think? Let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can pull it up. I know there's a little delay, so what do y'all say? Mince or grate? I'm gonna try and pull up the recipe, and the recipe has pictures. Not sure if, oh, of course this is dead. Oh God. Tanya says, grate the garlic. Yes, ma'am. All right, so let me get, I don't have a microplane, but I do have a fine grater, so we will grate the garlic. Really what you're trying to do is just get all that garlic flavor inside your butter, so you want to get a fine grater, and we'll make like a little garlic paste, okay? And if you don't have fresh garlic, you can buy this at the grocery store, garlic paste in the squeeze tube, and it says fresh for weeks, but you all know, like I say, if you can get fresh, fresh is best, but I'm not the food police, so I like to give you guys options. If you want to get a microplane for the class, it is on the wish list, but we are going to grate the garlic. So I'm just going to take this flat side and we're just going to shred. You want to get all of that aroma and flavor out. It's not going to fall to the bottom too much like cheese. See how it's kind of collecting on the back of the scraper? That's fine. We'll just scoop it into that softened butter. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. Whew. I do like garlic, but fresh garlic has definitely has an aroma. I don't mind it, but some people love garlic, some people don't. I'm just slowing down and being careful as I get towards the last little piece. This always used to scare me when I was a kid, but you just go slow and apply a little bit less pressure. And then once you get down to the little nub, all right, so you guys can see here we got all of that beautiful garlic. So we have our 1 clove of garlic grated. Thank you, Tanya. And what else does it say? So 1/4 cup of butter, got that. 1 clove garlic, just grated that. 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme. All right, so I don't have a teaspoon of fresh. I'm gonna take a teaspoon of, this is what I have. I asked for fresh, but when you do the grocery delivery, if they can't find what you asked for, they'll substitute. So this would be even more fragrant if I had fresh. All right, so it says to make the herb butter, mix the butter, garlic, and thyme together, and then we're gonna roll it up in like a little strip. So let me get, we have our little ramekins. Maya, one of our scholars, got a 6-pack of these. So we're just gonna mix it directly in here. All right, so let's start with our butter that we had sitting over here just to get soft wherever it is. So this is goat's milk butter for me, but it can be cow butter for you if you can have that. You want to take it out. I took it out about an hour before my live stream just so that it could get nice and soft, okay? You do not, this will not work if it's coming right out of the fridge. I guess you could microwave it a little bit, but you want it to go low and slow. All right, and then for the garlic, I'm just gonna scrape a little bit, goes a long way. We don't want to scrape that side. I'm greedy, so I'm trying to get all of it. All right. So we have our butter and we have our little garlic sitting on there. Yep, Tanya. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Hopefully, did you look at the directions? We're going to put on plastic wrap and we're going to roll it. Let's get our thyme. Tanya is helping me, so thank you, sweetheart. So let's get our teaspoon of thyme. All right, so we have our teaspoon measure. Now, if you had fresh thyme, you would probably, have to chop it up. But this is what we got. I'm gonna take a quick little smell. Ooh, it's a little bit spicy, a little bit warm, not as strong as rosemary, and not as bold as oregano, but kind of in that family, all right? So we have our garlic on the side, we have our thyme, and we have our butter. Oh, Tanya's made garlic butter before. Great. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you. I need the help. I've never made this before, but that's never stopped me. So we're going to make it together, class. So thank you all for being here. We got Marie in the house, our resident trucker. Hello, my dear. She says, good evening. Just starting my night. I'm just passing through. You love steak. You'll be listening? Okay. Well, I will be sure to hold the pan up when I have a good sizzle for you. All right? Uh-oh. It's soft, but it could be softer. So it looks kind of weird, with all the little thyme in there, but I'm gonna try and mash it well. So if you could leave the butter out even longer, you guys see why you want it as soft as possible. Just want to kind of distribute. All right. So we have this ball of garlic butter. All right, and then the recipe that I shared with you guys says put it on wax paper. Uh-oh, it lost. Uh-oh. And I'm back. And I'm back. So the recipe says to use wax paper, but I don't have wax paper. So I'm going to do what Tanya said and just put plastic wrap down. So let's clean up a little bit. Let's just get this stuff out of the way. And obviously, you know, herb butter, something like this, you can make a larger quantity. You can scale up or you can scale down, and then you can have your own homemade garlic butter, herb butter. Um, if you don't like the garlic, you could omit that and just do an herb butter. If you don't like the herbs, you can just do garlic butter. All right. So we're going to get a plastic wrap here. We're going to roll it tight so it can sit in the fridge so that the flavors can all marinate together. All right, so we just have some Kroger plastic wrap. And let me just move this and do a quick wipe so we don't get a mess. Yeah, those are just the skins. All right, so Tanya, make sure I'm doing it right. Chelsea, you're never late. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. All right, so it says spread. So we mix the garlic, butter, and thyme. Spread a strip about the diameter of a quarter on a piece of wax paper. Roll it up and twist the ends. All right, so let's start with the plastic wrap. That's going to be the first struggle. Sometimes this stuff is like, has a mind of its own, right? Let's see if we can get a relatively flat piece of plastic wrap. It's already starting. And so I've got our softened butter, goat's milk butter for me. Oh, like icing, is that what you do? I don't know. And then you're supposed to, let me get 2 spoons. So we'll see if we can make this strip, scrape it out, scrape it off, and it says about the diameter of a quarter. I don't know if I'm doing this right. You can also buy garlic butter. All right, and then roll it up and twist the ends. So I guess I don't know. So Tanya, let me know how I did. So twisting the ends. It's not pretty, but so this is our garlic butter, and it says refrigerate for 20 minutes before using. All right, so we're gonna put this in the fridge. So that's interesting. We soften it so that we can add the herbs in there, and then we put it in the fridge. We got a stream sponsor. Tanya says I did it right. We have a stream sponsor. Thank you so much, Chelsea, coming through with the $1.49 super sticker. Oh, she's giving me a sparkling diamond. I like that. Chelsea is our stream sponsor, so I'm going to put her up on the Struggle Stream microwave. The stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest super chat. I appreciate you all so much. So let me get you up here. All right, I'm trying to use all of my real estate. You can't see? All right, I need to get a dark marker, but it does say stream sponsor up there. Let me see. All right, so we got Chelsea on the board. Hey, Lisa, thank you so much for being here. You all can watch for free. You can live chat for free. You can comment, share, subscribe for free. When you go above and beyond, it really, really encourages me. I appreciate you. We got Ms. Reza in the house. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Chelsea says you thought I was going to pipe it like icing. No, we're going to see what this recipe says. I've never made garlic butter before, but that seemed pretty simple, and that could be an easy way to impress. Y'all saw the thumbnail. That's what I'm going for, okay? All right, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to wash my hands just to get a little bit of that garlic smell off of them. Oh, yeah, so you all hit the like button if you like what I'm doing. Thank you so much for supporting. My YouTube channel is only 9 months old. Ooh. Tanya says a lavender or light blue marker might work. Okay, maybe I'll get a black one. And I'm using erasable chalk markers. So I'll make sure we get black. But that says stream sponsor 149 Chelsea Sanchez. All right, I want to make sure I give you guys the credit you deserve for being here supporting me. All right, so let's rinse this off and let's see what it says next for the steak. Oh. All right. So we talked about the steak. We've made our butter. And so for ingredients, let's go ahead and get our ingredients together. So we need 4 steaks. I have 2. So we're going to cut this recipe down in half, okay? So this recipe is for 4 steaks. I only have 2, which is totally fine. So we need kosher salt, black pepper. We already just made our own butter and olive oil. So let's get our salt, pepper, and olive oil. It said kosher salt. Oh, this is kosher certified. This is my dollar store pink Himalayan salt. So that's what I'm going to use. So I've got a pepper grinder. So we're going to grind our fresh pepper. I'll put this here. And we'll put the garlic paste back in the fridge. Okay, and then the recipe says 1 tablespoon olive oil or avocado oil. I don't know if you guys have a preference. I have both, so I'll wait and see what you guys want to use. I've got olive oil and I've got avocado oil. What's been approved for me is this MCT oil behind me. That's a coconut derivative oil, which is great, but it does not hold up to heat very well. So when I cook with that over high heat, the kitchen gets very smoky. And if I set off the smoke alarm, my Airbnb guests will come out looking crazy and you all will clown me. So I'll wait and see what you guys want. Do you want your filet mignon made in avocado oil or olive oil? The other reason we're going to do oil and butter is because you guys know when you cook with butter, butter goes from solid to liquid to foamy to bubbly, to brown, to burnt very quickly. Tanya's here for the avocado oil. Yes, ma'am. So you want to add a little bit of oil so that it doesn't like burn up and brown right away. We want some butter for the butter color and the butter flavor, but you don't want to use all butter. That's what I read today, learning this for the first time. Okay. So we got our butter in the fridge. How to cook tenderloin steaks. All right, class, let's do it together. Step number 1, remove the steaks from the refrigerator about an hour before you're ready to cook them. The steaks need to be room temperature to cook perfectly. So reading is fundamental. I did read through this. I haven't done this before, but I did take the steaks out and they've been resting right over here. So we're going to get those over. Chelsea's here for the olive oil. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, preheat oven to 400. So we're going to go in step 2. Y'all know me. I took our stuff out when AB was with us because I didn't want to be embarrassed. But y'all know I use my oven for storage. So I'm going to empty it and then we're going to turn it on. One moment, please. I have nice pans just for you all that I don't let the kids use, so I keep them in the oven for storage. So now we're gonna close the oven and preheat it, but I'm just gonna do a quick wipe down. Y'all know we have beautiful new appliances. Thank you, Mr. Option One. But anytime I use the oven, especially because it's sparkling, I just look to see if there's any food or anything on there that I can wipe up quickly before I turn it on and then it gets like baked in. All right, so oven is going to preheat. Y'all know it sings music, and so it's going to be singing to us when it reaches temperature. All right, so we did step number 2. We have preheated the oven to 400. Step number 3, pat the steaks dry. This helps the steaks to get a nice crust on them. Absolutely, and we're here for the crust. Y'all know I am team texture. And when you're cooking any protein, whether it's chicken, fish, steak, when you have hot pan, oil, and just the flesh, just the meat, you do get that nice, like crusty outside. So good. And that way, when you bite into it, you have kind of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm gonna get some gloves on and we are going to get the steaks out. I don't wanna put them right on my new cutting board. I will, but I want the, all right, I'll put one of my cooking mats on here just so we can keep that completely separate, especially when you're dealing with raw meat. You know, you just wanna be always as sanitary as possible. So I do like to keep gloves in the kitchen for jobs such as this. All right. So these are like cutting board mats. You can get these at probably any cookware. I got it as a pack of 4. You can see it's flimsy, which is not great for stability, but it is great if you want to cut something and then just toss it into your container. But I'm going to put our steaks on here. All right, so this is what we have. We have our 2 tenderloin steak, which is also known as filet mignon. So let's be fancy today. I'm gonna get the knife and just cut this over the sink so that nothing drains out, and then we'll come pat them dry here. I guess the way they're vacuum sealed, I really could cook just one. Should I cook one or both? We're here now. Let's cook both. We got Lauren in the house. Hello, sweetheart. My neighbor is here. Thank you for being here. Let's just go ahead and open it up. The boys are with their dad, so it's just me. That's why I'm taking my delightful time. And I'm like, would y'all eat one or 2? Put a 1 in the chat if you would have one of these. They're, about the size of my palm. So kind of small. Or would you eat two? All right. So let me get a paper towel and pat these dry. And y'all know how I am with the pat. Like, I really like to get all of that liquid out. Sorry if we have any vegetarians or vegans. I do eat meat. All right, so you definitely want to get as much of the water out as you can. What does Lauren say? I'm just joining. Have you preheated the oven already? Yes, thank you so much. It is on its way to 400. And this oven lets us know the temperature as it goes. So right now we're at 203. Can y'all see the number behind me right there? For me, it looks really small, but I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay. I think we'll call it. So we patted dry our steaks or fillets. And I learned this after looking at the reading out this article. One of the reasons why filet mignon or tenderloin is so expensive is, as I understand it, there's only like one loin on a cow, and it's like that strip of meat. And so this is like a strip that they have cut, and it's a very tender part. So it's rare, meaning there's not a lot of it, unlike ribs where you have a lot of ribs on a cow. So it's rare and it's very tender. So, all right. So pat the steaks dry. We just did that on step 3. Let me take these off now that we're not dripping anymore. I love how y'all check on me. Thank you so much. You know I need it. I almost wanted to do this in the air fryer, but I thought y'all would clown me. So I got everything out of the oven. All right, so we patted our steaks dry. You see, I just took them out of the package and I just got them as dry, as possible. Ugh, looks incredible. And this is, unlike a ribeye that is very tender but has all that marbling with that beautiful fat, this is a leaner piece of meat. You can see there's less fat, but it's still very, very tender. And I'm taking my time, y'all. I've never done this before, so I don't want to mess it up. All right, step 3. Pat steaks dry. We did that. This helps the steaks to get a nice crust on them. Season both sides very generously with salt and pepper. Press the salt and pepper if needed to help it stick to the meat. I shouldn't have taken my gloves off. All right, so we're gonna season it. It's all right, I'll just use my hands now that it's not dripping anymore. So, to not cross-contaminate, I'm just gonna pour some salt into my hand. The reason why they said you really want to season this generously is because the filet is a thick piece of meat, and you need to season it well so that all that flavor gets in there. So we got salt, and then we're going to go on generously with the pepper. We're going to turn it over. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. So you all can see we got generous salt and pepper. And I will just kind of really get it in there. If you look at the picture on the recipe that I dropped at the top, it's got like a good, okay. Oh, thank you, Mona. I appreciate you being here. Help me out. Can you bring some stuff on the screen? Show me if you can, because I don't see you, but bring some stuff on the screen. Help me out. All right, so we're going to turn these over. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to press it into the salt and pepper that we already, just going to wash my hands one more time. Oh, look at you, Mona. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Awesome. Mona's here to help me. I don't know how you did it. Maybe I dropped the link differently, but Mona, you can bring stuff on the screen. All right. So now we want to get on this side and we want to add our salt and pepper. Again, they said generously. Washed my hands, but let me just put this on well. And we talked about salt. I don't have to worry about salt. I do have to worry about sugar. Yes, Mona, no problem. Let's see here. Put Chelsea up, our stream sponsor. But we talked about different salts before. The recipe does call for kosher salt, and I'm using this pink Himalayan. So you want to coat it well. Get that nice coverage. I will press it again last. I just want to touch the meat last. All right. So we got our salt, and then let's go in there with the pepper. Get those peppercorns nice and, all right. All right, so let's see what we got. On both sides are salt and pepper, but I'm gonna really y'all, this is weird, but I like the texture. It's just like, I know it's flesh, but it feels good. Weird, sorry. All right, so I'm just gonna use the sides of the meat to just pick up any salt and pepper that's kind of fallen over. So we get that nice coverage on the whole filet. All right, so that's good. Oh, this piece, it just wants to come out. And I'm not a rare steak person. Hey, Mona, I see you. All right. And I didn't need to see you, Mona, if what you were doing before was working. That works for me. Thank you so much. And you know, part of it too, allowing your steak to come to room temperature. So for anyone who's just joining, the recipe said you want to take your steak out about an hour before. All right, our oven is ready. All right, so we got our filet with the nice salt and pepper on all sides, okay? Nobody told me if they were eating one or two. Let me wash my hands again. A little OCD when it comes to clean, but you know, just want to make sure that I represent you all well. Okay, so now let's see what we do. Just slide this over. So, all right. Oh, come on up. Absolutely. If you guys have the link. I think it's pinned to the top. If you want to chat, come on and chat. Welcome to your struggle cooking class. Y'all know I'm not a professional. And honestly, you don't have to cam up. I know someone had asked before. We're small enough. If you don't want to cam up, that's fine. We are happy, wholesome, and family friendly though. All right. So we did step 3, press the salt and pepper if needed to help it stick to the meat. So we did that. So now step 4, heat a cast iron skillet or heavy skillet. I do have cast iron over medium-high heat. Add the butter. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. Add the butter and olive oil. Okay, so let's get our cooktop here. I'm gonna move the steaks behind me just so I can wipe down and get our cast iron action going here. All right, so this is just gonna move behind me for a second. All right, y'all can see our steaks are right there. All right, they got their salt and pepper scrub going on. All right, and I'm just gonna clean the counter one more time just because I had salt and pepper. So the oven is at 400 and I'm moving slow and I'm going to read the whole step before I do anything, y'all, because I do not want to mess this up. All right, so we're going to get our cooktop here. Yes, thank you all so much. Oh, Mona, what a dream. What an absolute dream. All right, so I got this cooktop for you guys. You see my little phone right here? Y'all can see it's just my cell phone. I'm not a professional. I'm just doing this with y'all. So we're going to plug this up and we're going to get our cast iron. Oh, I got this off of Amazon. This is a Duck's Top cooktop. I do have the link for you in the description. In the cheat sheet if you want to get your own induction. But this is what I use so you all can see. It's been a while since we've used our beautiful seasoned cast iron, but let's read the instructions, y'all. All right. We were on step 4. Let's go through this together. All right. We're going to get this right, because if I don't, y'all going to clown me. All right. Got our cooktop, got our cast iron. It's not on yet. Step 4. Heat a cast iron skillet or heavy skillet over medium-high to high heat. Add the butter and olive oil. How much butter? 2 tablespoons of butter, but 2 tablespoons of butter is for 4 steaks. Y'all gotta help me with this math. So I only need 1 tablespoon of butter. So I'm going to get 1 tablespoon out right now and have it ready because I want to mess up nothing. Oh no, Mona, it's fine. Look, we have done this enough time where it crashes with me. I'll just refresh and you can keep everybody vamping. And I even have this little thing. If you go to graphics, one moment, y'all, talking to my moderator. If you go to graphics and you go to, I thought I had a little thing in there that says please stand by, but you know what to do. Thank you for being back here. Okay, let's get our butter that's in the fridge and get a tablespoon of it. All right, let's have that ready. All right, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons. I'm only gonna get 1. So we've got 1 tablespoon of butter. Ooh, what does Lisa say? Mona, if you could bring that up. Lisa says, I cooked some New York strips in your cast iron on Monday for your hubby and he loved it. All right, we love that. I used butter and peanut oil. It was your first time doing it too. Okay, good. First time for everything, y'all, but we're gonna do it. All right, so our garlic butter has been in the fridge, kind of rolled up. You softened it so you could mix it, and then you put it in the fridge so that all those flavors can gel together. So I am going to open this up. I want to use all of it, but all right, let's see if we can get a tablespoon. What would that be like? Something like that. All right. Uh-oh. Dropping it on the paper. All right. So we'll just keep this out. Well, I'll put this back in the fridge. If y'all saw the thumbnail, you saw how they had that garlic butter sitting on top of the filet. That's what I'm going for. Ooh, I got some on my hands. It smells good. Lisa salivating. Okay. And what I like to do, Mona, since you're back here, whoever the stream sponsor is, I like to keep, I've got them on the pinned messages. I like to keep that up in between comments so we give people their credit. Okay, where were we? Oh, we were on the back. So we needed a table. Add butter and olive oil. We got a tablespoon of butter. How much olive oil? All right, so it says a tablespoon of olive oil. Chelsea wants olive oil. Tanya wants avocado oil, so I'll do half and half. got to do the math. So it calls for 1 tablespoon, so I need half. So I need 1/4 and 1/4. Whew. Okay. So we'll just do that as we put it in there. All right, y'all, we're going to read this because I only got one time to do it right. Nothing is on yet. Y'all are going to help me. Uh-oh. Y'all are going to help me. Oh, Mona, I'm gonna minimize this and you can bring the comments up so I can see them, or maximize this. I don't know if you see what I just did, but I don't see the chat. Okay. Step number 4. Heat and cast iron or heavy skillet to medium high. Add the butter and olive oil. Okay. Add the steaks and sear for 2 to 3 minutes per side. Spoon the butter over the steaks as they cook. Okay, we'll do that. Then put a thermometer in. I don't have an oven thermometer. Put the steaks in the oven and bake until they reach the desired temperature. All right, we'll do like 5 minutes in the oven. This will take 6 to 10 minutes depending on the thickness of the steaks and how you want them. I don't recommend going over medium. Top with slices of herb butter and then cover with aluminum foil and allow to rest for 10 minutes. Okay, so let me get the aluminum foil ready and what I'm gonna rest them on. I think we'll just rest them on the cutting board. All right, y'all, I think we're ready. Okay, Mona says be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this on to medium-high heat. Nervous. All right, y'all. We're gonna go on medium because this, what's it called? The induction gets really hot. Add butter and olive oil. So there's the butter. And then extra virgin olive oil for Chelsea, our stream sponsor. And avocado oil for Tanya, since she responded first. Basically, you just want an oil that can sustain a high heat, okay? And I'm greedy, so I'm gonna get a spoon and scrape that. And we'll need this spoon to, y'all gonna catch me doing my chefy thing. All right, so our butter is starting to melt. I'm gonna let it get a little hotter. All right, we have our steaks here, salt and peppered. All right, let me get a, see how the butter is browning already? So I needed to mix it with the olive oil. Ooh, smells incredible. Just trying to get it to melt all in the pan. Y'all can see the herbs are starting to toast up in there. All right. I think we're hot enough. We're gonna put our steaks in. All right. Steak number 1. Steak number 2. How long? Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. Spoon the butter over. You want that? Oh, y'all can't see. We're spooning the melted butter on the steaks. So I've got the timer for 3 minutes. Just want to give it a nice butter bath, but you want to leave it so you can get that nice crust. While we're waiting on this, I'm going to wash the cutting board since we had the raw meat on it, kind of, but still I'm going to wash it. We got 2 minutes left on the timer. All right, so we got a clean cutting board. Listen to that sizzle. Y'all are here for the sizzle. Marie, I hope you are able to hear us. I know you're driving, but I'm thinking of you while we're sizzling. So we got 1 more minute. We're just gonna leave it and let it do its thing. I think I need tongs. What are my side dishes? I'll probably just make a salad. I'm not doing potato or anything. This is the focus. All right. I feel like I want to turn it because I see a little bit of smoke. So we're going to go ahead and turn. Well, let's see what it says. I want to get it in that butter. I almost feel like I need more butter. Did I not sear it good enough? I see a crust. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. We're going to let it sit a little bit more in that butter. See if we can get a better crust on the other side. Hey, Genesis, thank you for being here. Let me know what y'all think. Should I turn it up a little bit more to get a steak and egg? Lisa says add more butter. So this is the garlic butter that we made. I'll put a couple more pinches in here. Oh, I'm talking to y'all. It's Alexa. We got Trad Guy in the house. Yes, sir. I'm trying to make a filet. Thank you so much for being here. So we really wanted to do that nice here. Alexa, stop. My timer isn't. All right. So I think after this, we're just going to, I put more. Lisa, you think more? Okay. And then we were on step 5. Y'all, I'm making a mess. Put the steaks in the oven and bake. We'll do like 6 minutes in the oven. Trad guys ready to throw down in the kitchen? All right, y'all. Oh, it says 1 more minute. And then we'll take it off of this. We want to get that nice sear, that nice crust. I'm melting. Ooh, it smells so good. Lisa says this is good. Okay. We'll see if I have a salad in the other fridge. That's it. I wanted to focus just on this filet. That's my one struggle. I'm not good at doing multiple things at once, especially something as delicate as this. All right, 45 more seconds and then it's going in the oven. We'll just do 1 more spoon. Get all that herb butter in there. It'll be nice and juicy. All right, 10 more seconds. I'm gonna give you guys a close up and then we're gonna go in the oven. Let me go ahead and open the oven door. I wanna see how it looks on the other side. Okay, Alexa, stop. nice. All right, in the oven. Turn this off. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Take this off so y'all can see. That was nerve-wracking. All right, so 6 minutes in the oven. How do you all like your steak? I should have asked. Do you like it medium? We got TJ Morris in the house. Thank you, sir, for being here. If you want to see the side-by-side. Oh, did you see the flip? How do you guys like your steak? Medium, medium well, rare? But let me clean up. I think I have a salad. But yeah, you all can tell me what sides would you like with your filet. Let me put our butter back in the fridge just so it can stiffen up. All I'm having is a salad. Tanya's here for medium well. Genesis is here for the sizzle. Living Out Loud says, Paula Dean ain't got nothing in this. TJ says, over well. Okay, so let's clean our cooktop and get this out of the way. Let me just clean my workspace, y'all. Ugh. All right. Let's move this. Oh. I don't know if y'all can see in the oven, it's sizzling. Hold up. Let me let you see in the oven. I don't know if you can see, but in there, it's like, oh, y'all can see that sizzle? Exciting. All right, cleaning up. They recommend cooking these to medium because the temperature rises a little bit even as you take them out. So we're gonna do 6 minutes. It says 6 to 10 minutes, but I'm okay with a little pink in the center. Tanya wants green beans and mashed sweet potatoes with cinnamon. I could do that. TJ, you can see the sizzle? Okay, awesome. I could do like a mashed butternut squash. I do have canned butternut squash. Let me see what I have for salad. Genesis is here for a salad. Lauren wants her filet medium well. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm so nervous to mess this up, so I think I'm just gonna get a bag salad. I'm not doing anything fancy, y'all. We gotta keep an eye on it. But let me go see what I have. I think I put some salad in the kids' fridge. All right, so don't clown me, but we're just gonna pick a bag salad. What do you guys want? We have sunflower crisp and we have Asian. So I'm just gonna put this and toss it. You know, which one do you guys want, sunflower or Asian? Butternut squash sounds good. I think I have the can. So what I'll do, I have this canned butternut squash. What I'll do is I will just cook this in the stove, like on the stovetop here. TJ wants the sunflower. Okay. Lauren wants the Asian. All right. Let's see, which one is gonna last me? I'll make both of them for y'all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with the butternut squash is I am going to just open this can and put it on the stovetop with a little bit of butter and cinnamon. Not the herb butter, but just butter. Just go with my salad. Lauren says sunflower is good. Okay, let's see if we like it. But I want to give this butternut squash a try because when you said mashed sweet potato, I'm like, that could work. How are we doing on time? Oh, I'm like, why isn't it moving? Did I mess it up? We got 5 minutes. Let me bring the cooktop back, and I'm just going to see if we can make a mashed butternut squash that resembles a mashed sweet potato. And just because I make it all doesn't mean I'll eat it all, but I want to give it a try. So we're just going to open up this can. Oh, it's locked up. It'll come back, y'all. You know how I do. Let's open this can. This could be a good substitute if you can't have starch. Ah, yes, I got this at Whole Foods. Tanya says I'm going to try, and TJ says I'm good with Asian. Y'all are so good to each other. I'm going to add canned butternut squash to my grocery list. Yes, you can get butternut squash fresh. I have peeled it and done the whole thing before. It is a beast. You can also buy it already peeled, but I got I got this at Whole Foods. You like the copper color top set? Y'all, I found this tasty cookware in the garage, and it was brand new. There's a story that goes with it, I'll tell you, but this is what I'm using. Tasty is the cookware. So let's put our butternut squash in here. So it kind of gives you that sweet potato vibe without all of the starch. It has less sugar than sweet potato, but it's really yummy. I'm going to eat this just raw. All right. Greedy. I'm making a mess. Looks like baby food, doesn't it? You can make your own. All right. So let's go ahead and put the whole can in here. Just like you can get, is it locked up again? Just like you can get canned pumpkin, you can get canned butternut squash. All right. Let me get a spatula. Y'all know we're greedy. We want to get this empty. I feel like it's been 6 minutes, y'all. Did I do 6 hours? We're taking those steaks out because it's not moving. I think I did 6 hours instead of 6 minutes. I knew I was going to mess it up. Let me show you guys what we got. I need to double up on my towel. All right, so you all can see the filet here. Now, oh, check the meat temperature. Yes, okay. It did say that. Hold on, the butternut squash. Let's get the thermometer. So I'll set this here so y'all can see. Okay, Celsius, got to make sure I put it on. All right, so we're on Fahrenheit. Okay, and let's just go in. $154. God, I hope I didn't mess it up, y'all. 145. Y'all, did I mess it up? All right. What does it say? Insert an oven-safe thermometer. 6 to 10 minutes. I don't think it's been 10 minutes, y'all. Top with herb butter, cover with aluminum foil, and allow to rest for 10 minutes. All right. So to let them rest, do I take them out of here? It's perfect? Okay. Do I take them out of here or leave them in the pan? Because I'm just going to cover this with aluminum foil. Hey, Wilbert, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Unique, Miss Unique is here. Oh my gosh, hello, my goodness. I'm making a steak, a filet, and we're about to let it rest. It's not raw? Okay, y'all, so this is what we have. It just came out of the oven. I'm gonna cover it with foil and then just let it rest behind me, okay? I don't know if I let it rest in the cast iron. Looks good. Out of the pan and cover to rest. Out of the pan and cover to rest. Y'all, this is stressful. Okay, so let me put it on the cutting board. So let's move this. Oh, gosh, this is a lot. Take it out. The pan is still hot. Okay, take it out. So I'm gonna put it on my cutting board. Y'all, this is stressful. Miss, just popped in to show love. Yes, we can't wait to collab with you, Miss I Am Unique. All right, y'all, we're gonna put it directly on the cutting board here. So let me know what works for you. All right, y'all, so we have our steaks on the cutting board. Oh my gosh, is that my kid? Hold on one second. Hello? Hey, Mom. Hey, I'm no matter what. Okay, here I am. She says she can't wait. Let's cover it with foil. And we're gonna put it behind me. All right. Let it rest over here. Y'all, oh my gosh. Let me text Marcus. I'm telling y'all, this is okay. Welcome back, Instagram. Got a kid coming back from a swim meet. Okay, let's make the butter. Okay, we're gonna see if we can make it like a substitute for mashed sweet potato. So we'll just set it over to the side for now. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I want to get it right. All right, go in here. Resting the meat is important. We got it out. Okay, living out loud says let it. Okay, we're gonna get a spatula. Let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll turn it on to medium low. And we're just gonna let this simmer. It'll be a beautifully colorful side. Yeah, welcome to the Struggle Stream Cooking Show. I'm trying, y'all. So we're gonna let this kind of simmer. Let me just toss this, rinse this. All right. So Tanya wanted sweet potatoes with cinnamon. So I've got some cinnamon. Tanya, too, or just the cinnamon? I want to give this a try for you. All right. Cinnamon on here. I'm just going to stir it up. Let it percolate a little bit. We'll make our salad. I love y'all too, but I am nervous because it's like, and there'll be a neutral and all of that. All right, steak is resting. Let me stir in your cinnamon. Oh, y'all. Okay. Cinnamon with butter? Okay. All right, 1 second. All right, let me refresh. YouTube all at the same time, so I'm struggling. All right, so let me turn this down just a little bit. You see it's already percolating. Let me get some goat's butter for me. If you can have dairy, use regular butter. Let's put the top on here. I don't know what I did, but it's bothering me. Let me put a little bit of the goat's butter in here with the cinnamon and the butternut squash. This could be a great like sweet potato substitute for y'all if it works out well. We probably need more than that, right? All right. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. All right, so we'll let that butter melt in there, in that cinnamon. It's getting good, y'all. Okay, go make a salad. So this is just the bag salad because I got a lot going on. Okay. Let me turn that up just a little bit. So this is cabbage, kale, carrots. Ooh, this is cabbage, green onion. Yeah, you're here for the shoulder roll. You know I get excited. Does anybody else get happy when it comes to time to eat? This is the only way I'll be successful. I gotta love it. All right, so this is one of those kits. I know it's got this, oh, it's got some interesting stuff in there. I'm gonna make both, and we'll have a little bit of both. All right, our sweet potatoes are doing their thing. Oven is off, I think. Yeah, oven is off. Just want to get a container. I think you just put everything in there and shake it up. That's what I'm getting ready to do. I think I need a bigger bowl. All right. We'll make both of them. We'll be doing salads all weekend, okay? Like to give my scholars what y'all want. All right, so this is doing well. Let me give it one more stir, and I think I'll just turn it off. Because the butternut squash is already pureed. And when, ooh, did I splatter myself? I think when I'll serve it, I'll put one more little pat of butter in there just to get it nice and see the little ribbon of butter. Oh, yeah. All right. So you could serve, we got California King in the house. Hello, thank you so much for being here. We know who you are. All right. Now these salad kits are not like on my plan, but this is what I got. We got the crunchy bits. I don't know, y'all. I'll make both, but this dried like, yeah, edamame. The salad will knock out that mac and cheese. Yeah, had to recover from that, y'all. Those of y'all that were here when I did that collab with AV. And you know we don't eat like that every day, but we had a great time. I went back and locked up again. Y'all had a great time in the chat. Here we go. Oh, well, I'm just making the salad, y'all. Crap. I'm going to touch it. I'll show you what we got. And we're back. So this is the, which one is this? The sunflower. So I'm just going to kind of toss. I'll make both of them for y'all. And we'll taste them and see which one we like. All right. We'll give it a little toss of the salad. Get in there. All right. And let's do the other one. Y'all can pick your plate. Why not? If y'all can't decide, I'll give you both. We'll bring those steaks over and plate. Can't open it. Get a knife. All right, so this one's done. I think I'm liking the Asian one so far, but I'll keep them both out. All right. Oh yeah, we got the crispy bit. Bad Maggie. Asian dressing. The dressing is where the bad stuff is, y'all already know. Uh-oh, knocking my stuff over. All right, now that you guys can see, I rinsed off the tongs. Give those a nice little toss. All right, y'all, let's take a look at our steaks. So we have our salads ready. We have our squash ready. I'm gonna taste. Well, I'll put a little bit of everything on the plate. All right, y'all, I think we're ready to plate. Let's bring our steaks over, see how they look on the cutting board. So the reason you want your steak, Mona's ready for the big reveal. The reason you want your steaks to rest is that the juices, like if you cut it right away, they say all the juice will just come out, and you want it to kind of, I don't know, do something. Get up in there. Oh, y'all, I was gonna make another spritzer. Did it lock up? Genesis has got the here for her plate. It's locked up on us, y'all. All right. Oh, these look horrible. I'll just get. There we go. All right. I wanted to wait until it came back alive for y'all. Ready? I think they look good, but I think I need to put a little bit more butter, and then I guess I should go ahead and cut. Let's put a little bit more butter on there and give it a cut. And then we'll plate. All right, I want to see what it looks like on the inside. All right, y'all, I'm trying to, the cut, it just glides through there. It's a little, y'all see? I don't know if y'all can see. Okay, y'all can see. Let me make my plate. And I'll leave that one intact. All right. Let me make, y'all like it? Are you sure? You do? All right, we're gonna plate. Just making a little spritzer. Y'all say it looks good? When I cut into it, oh my God, the knife just glides into it. Oh. All right. So let me just put a little strawberry in here. All right, let's see if we can get our presentation. Oh, you're here for the butter? You hope that's red wine? No, making another spritzer. White wine, sparkling water, and just gonna toss some fruit in there. I don't have to do anything, but I'm gonna finish the rest of this Prosecco. It should be red wine for a steak, right? Y'all are here for the taste test? Y'all are here for the taste test. All right, got a little spritzer. And you know what? I do have red wine. I wasn't even thinking. Mona says you're here for all of it. I'm so glad. Y'all just encourage me so much when I feel like I'm messing up. All right. I know this is more fruity. Yeah, I'm just cutting up the fruit over here. I'm going to try and get our presentation ready. All right. So we got our beverage. There you go. All right. Let's get a plate. I would love to have a studio kitchen y'all can come taste. We'll just go ahead and put that in there. All right. Ooh, it's still warm. I'm going to try and get it to look better. I want both of them, y'all. I know. I'm taking a picture of both of them. All right. Let's do our salad. A little bit of Asian salad. A little bit more. Whew. And a little bit of sunflower salad for y'all. And we're gonna do the mashed butternut squash with cinnamon and butter. I don't think I did that right. I probably should have put the hot things together. All right. Just put that on there. And a little piece of butter on there. All right. You getting the itis just watching? All right, so let's move this. Your dinner is ready. Let's take our picture. Oh no, my butter's melting. Let me get my picture. Ah! All right, if you were doing one meal a day, you could do this. I'm not. I'm doing 2 a day. So this is my second. All right, we've got our spritzer. We got our filet, tenderloin, cooked, seared with garlic butter, 2 salads, and we've got mashed butternut squash with cinnamon and butter. All right, let's enjoy. You guys ready? Let's get a fork. Y'all know where I'm going. Come to mama. Get in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all. It's so. Let's try the butternut squash. Mm-hmm. With cinnamon and goat's butter for me. Lord of mercy. Oh my God. Now it's not as hearty as sweet potato. You know how sweet potato is very dense, but it definitely has that flavor. I would probably even put like a little nutmeg. Because it's just a little bit light. It has the consistency of like an applesauce. You know how sweet potato is very, very dense. So you want a little bit of warmth. Oh my gosh. I should sit and enjoy my meal. All right, let's do that. Let me get the chair. All right, I got 15 minutes until mastermind, so why don't we eat together? Oh, thank you all. Look at y'all taking care of me. I appreciate it. All right, don't get motion sick. Here we go. All right. Oh, let me get a steak knife. And I have a towel. Oh my gosh. Y'all, thank you all so much. Nutmeg, yes. Oh, Mona's going to come up and chat. Come on and chat so I can eat. Ah, Lisa says, nice plating. Thank you so much. I think I was supposed to put the hot foods together, but y'all. I got the salads in the middle and then the filet. Let's try our butternut squash with a little bit of nutmeg. Oh my gosh. Hello, Brandon L. Jett is here. Hello, birthday boy. I made a filet tonight. Now, honestly, if I'm being really honest with you all, I think I overdid it just a little bit. It's still very, very tender. Flavor is excellent. You can taste that salt and pepper crust. I think I messed up my timer. But it's so good. Here's my little wine spritzer. Cheers. Ah, so good. Yes, who wants to come up and chat? And Brandon, you do not have to cam up. Y'all don't have to cam up. It's just us. I got 15 minutes until the TLA mastermind. So what do y'all want to talk about? Uh-oh, Brandon was trying to turn up. Salad's yummy. Mona's here. Hey, Mona.
Hey, y'all.
There you are. No, I don't. There you are. Look at Mona, y'all. Mona's here. Let me see if I can do this and take the plate down. Okay. How about? There we go. Hi, Mona. Everybody say hi, Mona, the moderator. What you got going on?
Oh my goodness. I'm doing some structured over here. Reorganize and everything else.
Let me turn it a little up. It's a little bit low for me, but there you are.
Hold on. Can you hear me good?
I can now. I just had to turn the sound up.
Yeah. So it's nice to come up. I'm not in the shadows, guys. Oh, look. I have an earring out of commission out here. I look like a...
We all struggle. Yes, she is beautiful.
Thank you. Hi, Linda. So it's so weird. I am a real...
And Mona, you have a YouTube channel and the kids do too.
Yes, to say the least. Very first time ever being channel live.
Absolutely. You've been here since the beginning. You've seen the whole struggle.
Oh yeah, just been so awesome. And I mean, I don't think I tell you that enough. And you are just so consistent. You know, I always tell you, don't beat yourself up. We're going to have like our best days all the time. You know, you're still polite, still, you know, still elegant. And that's why we love you. And that's why I'm going to take this earring now because it's not you.
Thank you so much. It's breaking up a little bit for me. Yeah, your audio is a little choppy, but I heard the compliment and I thank you so much. I try and I'm glad you guys appreciate it.
How do I still chop?
It sounds okay to me. I mean, I heard a little choppy, but I was able to understand. I appreciate the compliment. Okay. I do want it to always be a good experience, but you know, we struggle over here. But y'all know what I think about? Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a delay. Let me take off one camera. Okay. You know what I think about when I worry that I don't do things right? I just kind of think, well, I'm doing it. Like who else is cooking something for the first time, not for the world to see? Look who's here. Nana's here. Mom says, hello, Mona. Thanks for joining. I need to set 2 plates for sharing. Yes, I need to feed Mona, right?
Yes.
Y'all would eat
I'm
this.
coming when I'm coming down, stopping by. Hopefully soon. I need a mom vacation.
You are more than welcome. Mm.
And I like that you're enjoying your food, Maggie.
Thank
You
you.
don't
I
sit as
appreciate that.
much as you like a busy week. You had that amazing string collab with AV. Not to say
Wasn't that so much
the others.
fun?
It was so much fun. It was a lot nice. Everybody was in the chat, and everybody and just being so kind, and they were saying, and it was just so nice how everything may be. So I definitely, I know you do, guys, and just this community in general, so supportive, and so we need to for sure, which I know.
It means so much to me. And what I loved is that Amy and I were in here making the macaroni and cheese, and we were trying to engage with y'all, but it's a lot to like cook and manage and read it. We were like 20 minutes behind, and y'all were like having all these conversations, and then it would hit us like, oh my God. We were getting the jokes late. It was so much fun. I went back and I rewatched it because, like, I want to be part of the party too, Like, y'all got to start doing this stuff so I can sit back in your chat.
Absolutely. But you guys, and you guys seem to enjoy yourself. Good company. AV is always fun. Did we have any trolls that probably think you had a troll, or was it AV's trolls? It was chill.
I have burnt Christmas bacon, struggle custard lemon cake. There might be another one. AV has burnt tongue. Of course, everybody knows about AV's feet. But I don't think we had any new trolls come up. But speaking of trolls, our high value class clown Wilbert made a little clip from the video for me. I should pull it up and show it to you guys, but I'll have to post it. It was great. It was great. I had so much fun. You have an open invitation, and y'all who have YouTube channels, absolutely. I'm here for a collab. Come on through, and we will cook it up.
Oh, I do have an announcement. 100 subscribers, guys, on my channel. I had a video this week that went viral, Maggie. I was like, I woke up, I had over to short.
Now you said 100. The air fryer?
Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness.
That is incredible. Now say the number one more time because it broke up. You have a short that got 100 views or 100?
No, the short got over, but my channel, from that, she subscribers or something like that. It was 87 subs. My channel has been up for almost 3 months now. I'm just gonna keep trudging along. I would never in my life that I would,
absolutely,
have, every
you will build
time
your
I would hear Lee say that over 35, and I'm like, yep, application right there. And you offer, you live long enough, you would never know who you could be encouraging and inspiring as long as it's quality. And that's how I was like, who was this lady up here? Just so channel is mostly dudes, so and to see you come up on it, I was like, and and that's how we have to look and bring. Don't doubt yourself. For a shy person, very introverted, would never in my life.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mona. It's still a little bit choppy, but I appreciate the compliment. You are welcome. You have been such a support for me. You were the one who were like, you need a moderator. I was like, hired. So it is so good to see you. Come up anytime. Shout out your channel. Anybody who has a YouTube channel in the chat, we definitely want to support you guys because you're here supporting me. So I appreciate it so much. I love the pink. And you all please make sure, Mona, drop your link and the kids' link in the chat, and we will definitely support. Thank you so much for being here.
Welcome. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye. You guys, wasn't that so great to see, Mona? I know the sound was a little bit choppy, but it allowed me to eat. The salads were actually pretty good. Now with the butternut squash, in all seriousness, the taste gives you the sweet potato. The texture gives you applesauce. So I'm trying to think, like, how could you thicken it up? I would probably put like a spoon of, I don't know, maybe like something to cream it up or to thicken it up. Maybe you don't mind. I'm going to cut into the other filet. I got about 5 minutes left. Yeah, this one is also pretty done, but the flavor is excellent. Next time, I think what I'll do is literally just like put it in the oven for like, well, it was supposed to be 6 minutes. Am I muted? Can y'all hear me? The flavor is really good. The salt and pepper. Creamy. Has that nice char. Oh, you guys, this was incredible. Oh, you can hear. Oh, Living Out Loud had a question. She says, Maggie, would you cook flounder fillet in your air fryer? I'm sure you could. For flounder or any other whitefish, I would probably pan fry, meaning, you know, a hot pan, a little oil and seasoning. But I'm sure you could. I would probably just grease it up well, maybe cover it, because those whitefish fillets, I'm just thinking how they would like maybe dry out a little bit, unlike salmon that is thicker. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, this is so good. So yeah, y'all can do this. You can sear your steak. I actually like the reverse sear method better. And the reverse sear is it goes in the oven first, and then you put it in the hot pan. I probably do that, but putting that good salt and pepper all over and pressing it in. You can taste it. All right, y'all. Before the itis sits in, this was so much fun. All right. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. I do stream every day. Usually I'm cooking, but sometimes we have conversations too. But let's see what other house. We had 2 big collabs this week. So Monday was mac and cheese with AV. That was great. Yesterday, we talked to the metabolic specialist. Our celebrity chef has been postponed till January. Jazz Leaf will be walking me through live one of her recipes, and I Am Unique Daily. hopped in on Instagram to say hello, and I'm planning a collab with her. I'll leave you guys with the commercial because I think I'm going to pull the discount code at the end of the year. You all know I'm a proud student of the lead attorney. He was in the chat on Monday when we were cooking it up with an AV and he was cutting up. But I do have a course because I was monetized in 4 months, which is record time. According to the lead, it usually takes about a year. And so I put together everything that I did to get the subscribers, to get the watch hours. I put that all together in a course. You can get $15 off. The discount code is ThanksTLA. I'm going to end that at the end of this calendar year. So it'll be regular price, $50. Right now you can get it for $35. So if you have a YouTube channel and you're not monetized yet, or if you're thinking about making a YouTube channel, you can preview one of the videos. Links is in the description, and see if it would be helpful for you. I'm getting a lot of good feedback on it. Let's see, what does mom say? Nana says, next time, try to cube butternut squash. Yes, mom. And air fry with butter, sugar, and cinnamon for texture. Absolutely. I've done that before. The air fryer, it is so, so good. So, so good. This was just the canned one to see if we could make a substitute for mashed sweet potatoes. But yeah, the air fryer would be excellent. So before I wind all the way down, we're going to go ahead and dismiss. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow. What am I making? I don't know. When am I making it? I don't know. But if you turn on your notifications, I will see you the next time that I go live. So for now, Facebook, YouTube,